to the Rocky Railway Virtual Vacation Bible School. This year, instead of meeting at the church together like we normally would, we are going to be coming virtually to you right into your living room. You can even wear your pajamas if you want to. Each day we're going to learn Bible stories, sing songs together, and have so much fun. So let's get started. Everybody stand up and let's sing together.
We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. You make us bold and we stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. We're off on this journey. There's no looking back. With Jesus to lead us, we're on the right track. Oh, 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 oh. Wide open spaces for wide open eyes. We're looking ahead for the next big surprise. Oh, 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 oh. We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. You make us bold and we stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. We're off on this journey. There's no looking back. With Jesus to lead us, we're on the right track. Oh, 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 oh. Wide open spaces for wide open eyes. We're looking ahead for the next big surprise. Oh, 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 oh. We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. We stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. Trusting in you. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. Trusting in you. Trusting in you. We're trusting in you. Trusting in you. Everywhere I go on this road, high and low, where I go with you. So I won't be afraid, this my home, come what may. Where I go with you. Where I go with you. There's a spirit I cannot contain. There's a spirit I cannot contain. The same power that raised Jesus up from the grave. The same spirit I cannot contain. Everywhere I go on this road, high and low, where I go with you. So I won't be afraid, this my home, come what may. Where I go with you. Oh, 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 oh. Where I go with you. Oh, 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 oh. Where I go with you. Breath upon these bones. Your fire in my soul. Your kingdom is my home. And I don't walk alone.
Wow, you guys looked awesome doing those motions. So, like I was telling you before, each day this week we're going to learn a different Bible story about how Jesus' power helps us in our daily lives. And with those Bible stories, we're going to meet a different character each day that goes with the story, and those characters are going to be called our Bible memory buddies. So today's Bible lesson is all about how Jesus' power helps us do hard things. And before we get to the lesson, I want to take a minute to introduce you to our first Bible memory buddy, my friend Ramsey.
Hey there, friends! Glad you're all on board for a rambunctious week of faith and fun at Rocky Railway. I'm Ramsey, a bighorn sheep. Can you guess why? Okay, that was too easy. Check out these cool, curvy horns God gave me. Ram's horns can weigh up to 30 pounds. That's as much as some of our littlest preschool buddies. Wow! My horns have to be tough because we male sheep use them to keep other rams out of our territory. People who study rams say we can run into each other at 20 to 40 miles per hour. Bam! You can hear that sound for miles. Me and my herd hang out all over the majestic, massive Rocky Mountains. The Rocky Mountains rock! If you head up to find me, strap on your hiking boots. Sometimes my herd grazes in an alpine meadow. 'Cause that's where the good stuff is. Wow, good! But the meadow makes us an easy target for predators, so we also like to climb way up those crazy cliffs. We sheep like it steep. Me and my family can hang out on a little teeny tiny ledge that's only a few inches wide. Animals like bears or coyotes can't bother us here. Whew! And check out the view! God made us just right for staying safe in those hard, rocky places. My hooves are split and have a rough skin on the bottom that grips tight to the rugged rocks. Plus, I've got excellent eyesight. No glasses for me. It may sound like climbing these cliffs and balancing on jagged ledges is hard to do, but God has given me everything I need to live here. Fine food and my family safe. I've heard that you sometimes have to do hard things too. When there's a bully at school, maybe you feel like you're in a rough, rocky place. You may not be balanced on a cliff ledge like me, but maybe you have to balance homework, chores, sports, music, and friendships. That sounds hard. Maybe coming here today and making new friends even feels like a hard thing for you. But did you know you don't face those hard things alone? No way! Jesus is right beside you. Yep, even right now. He gives you His power to climb through those mountains of worry and get through any rough stuff you gotta do. The Bible powers you up with this truth. For I can do everything through Christ who gives me strength. That means you don't have to have your own power to do hard things. Jesus' power helps us do hard things. Trust Jesus.
Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome to the Rocky Railway. How are you today? It's good to see you. I'm so glad to see Madeline here and Wyatt. It's so good to have you today. I hope some other friends will join us too. Oh, there's the whistle. All aboard. Let's go. This week, we're going to learn about what it means to trust Jesus. As a matter of fact, let's learn a Bible verse. Our Bible verse for this week is, watch me now, trust Jesus with all your heart. Proverbs 3:5. Can we do that again? You ready? Finger on your head, hand in front. Trust Jesus with all your heart. Proverbs 3:5. Good. I want to ask you a question. Do you ever have to do hard things? Can you think of some hard things that you've had to do? Wow, that is pretty hard. Well, what about something like meeting new friends in a classroom that you come into? Or crossing the street with cars going by? Or maybe you've had to sleep all by yourself in your room. That's a hard thing to do sometimes, isn't it? They are hard, but if you trust Jesus and His power, He can help you do hard things. Let's say that Bible verse one more time. You ready? Trust Jesus with all your heart. Proverbs 3:5. Good job. You know, the Bible tells us true stories about people. And our story today is about a man named Ananias who had to do a really hard thing. You know, why don't we pretend? Do you like to pretend? Let's pretend that I'm Ananias and I'm going to let him tell you the story. A long time ago, people began to hear about Jesus. And when Jesus' friends told people about all the amazing things that Jesus did, more and more of them joined God's family. And I'm one of those people, me, Ananias. But there were some people that didn't like what Jesus said, and they were mean to Jesus. Can you make a mean face? Ooh, that is a mean face. Wow. Well, one of the men that was mean was named Saul. And he was very mean to Jesus' friends. He tried to find ways to hurt them. He wanted to put them in jail. Well, one day when I was sitting at home, I heard God speak to me, and He said, I want you to go and see Saul. Go and see Saul? Me? He's so mean to Jesus' friends. Boy, was I scared. That was going to be a very, very hard thing to do. But I know that the Bible says, say it with me, trust Jesus with all your heart. Proverbs 3:5. I was still a little bit scared, but I trusted Jesus to help me. And I knocked on Saul's door, and when I went inside, I found Saul. But he wasn't really mean. He wasn't really scary. He was kind of sad. He was sad about all the mean things that he had done to Jesus' friends. And then, well, let me let Saul tell you the rest of that story. Hi, everybody. Are you friends of Jesus? Oh, good, because so am I. I was walking down a road one day, and all of a sudden, a bright light, so bright, came on my face that it made me where I couldn't see. It made me blind. And my friends had to take me home. And right here, so when Ananias came to see me, he prayed for me. And Jesus let me see again. Now I'm a changed man. I don't hurt Jesus' friends anymore. Actually, I love Jesus very much. And I try to tell all the people that I come into, that I see, that I love Jesus. Jesus changed me. He even changed my name. It was Saul, but now I'm Paul. And everywhere I go, I want people to know that I'm changed, that Jesus changed me, and He can change you too. And you can be Jesus' friend. Everywhere you go, even if it's hard, you want to trust Jesus. Can we say the Bible verse one more time? Ready? Trust Jesus with all your heart. Proverbs 3:5. So, boys and girls, everywhere you go, even if it's hard, are you ready? Fingers up. Trust Jesus with all your heart. Proverbs 3:5. Good job. Well, we better get back to the station. See you tomorrow.
My name is Dominic, and I'm almost 11 years old.
Dominic lives with his mom, dad, grandma, and grandpa. He enjoys all kinds of hobbies, but one is his favorite.
I like to build things. I also like karate a lot. I love karate because I get to really express myself and I get to have fun, and I also get to build character and build physical strength.
Learning karate is hard work. Dominic practices up to 3 times a week. Plus, he practices at home with his dad.
The hardest thing about karate is definitely a lot of push-ups, leg lifts, sit-ups.
Dominic knows that he needs to trust Jesus when things get hard.
There was this board breaking thing, and I saw all the other kids break it with their palm, right here. Boom. Just didn't work out for me.
Dominic failed to break the board with his hand, but he didn't give up. He continued to train, and he asked Jesus to help him.
And I said, I'm gonna break this board. It's an obstacle in my way, and let me push through it. And I broke it.
Another part of karate is taking tests to earn new belts. Each belt color represents a new level. Earning a new belt is hard.
I was very discouraged on the first day because I was afraid I wasn't going to pass, and that's what brought me down. The second day, I was feeling very, very discouraged, very, very, very sad. And I thought, I don't think I'm going to pass this, and I didn't. I failed, and I failed, and I failed. Finally got to the last day that I could possibly test, and I said, this isn't going to be like those last times. I am going to pass it. I said, you know what, Jesus can help me get through this. I'm just going to pray to him today. I am going to pass the test tomorrow. And I did.
In the Bible, in the book of Philippians chapter 4, verse 13, it says, "For I can do everything through Christ who gives me strength."
My 3-day test, it was really hard. And Jesus helped me through that. I was nervous for it. If you're going through hard things, I suggest that all you need to do is just trust in God and he'll help you. Pray to God and he can get you through anything. Jesus' power helps us do hard things.
Guys, we had so much fun together today. We learned about Ananias from the Bible and how he learned to trust Jesus to help him face his fears and do really hard things. We also met some really cool friends, Ramsey the Ram and our friend Dominic. They both reminded us of the importance of trusting in Jesus. Just like our friends Ramsey, Dominic, and even Ananias from the Bible, we all have to face hard things sometimes. But isn't it amazing to know that Jesus' power is there to help us through difficult situations and hard things? I don't know about you guys, but I'm so thankful to know that we serve a God that we can always rely on. So for tonight, I want to encourage you guys to try to memorize our Bible verse from today's lesson. It was Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. That's all for today, you guys. I can't wait to see you back here tomorrow on the Rocky Railway for the second day of our virtual Vacation Bible School. Bye!